Remember spending an hour replaying a single mission with randoms to earn what your nightclub earns passively now? If you weren't there, you might be surprised to know there wasn't a single heist at launch. This would last until March of 2015 when we saw the Pacific Standard Prison Break and Humane Labs added. The Armored Kuruma, Insurgents, the Hydra, all that was this update. Can't forget about the adversary modes. Free mode events were that same year and added the weekly time trial. And it also added those events like causing the most damage, lowest altitude parachute opening, and some others that I still find fun today, like flying upside down closest to the ground the longest, which really begins to feel natural after a while. All these things really added life that was lacking in the lobbies before this. The following year was a big one. Further advances in finance and felony added special vehicle work in goods warehouses and were the only ones of their kind at this point. The biker update would be released just a few months later, which would add multiple businesses you could source items for and make a profit from. At the end of 2016, the vehicle warehouses were added and you could finally perform Grand Theft Auto, or source vehicles to your warehouse and then export them for some ill-gotten gains. At this time, they really expanded on the idea of an interactive business. Then the gunrunning update came along and added power through money and munition. You could upgrade some of the newly added weapons, have weaponized vehicles, and have that super-sized mobile command center, which became an entire meta in itself at the time. Also, you could run the bunker. Though it needs to be resupplied, it was the first real taste of passive income, which would be more prevalent when the nightclub update came out. It took all the previous businesses and combined them into one centrally managed hub. The ability to sell all your goods and cargo from one menu was a major addition. Aside from the sell mission, it's essentially passive. You got the promote club mission too, but you know what I mean. It stays going. Passive income was a major addition. The ability to collect from your safe, which just needed occasional promotion or resupply. The Oppressor was another part of the After Hours update, and for years, this update would live to haunt the noobs in the GTA Online lobbies. And to this day, I'm not a big fan of it. When I'm on the receiving end, they just come out of nowhere, man. They really just come out of nowhere. They did shape a major change in transportation, not just for their versatility, but I also enjoyed the ability to spawn it from the interaction menu. 6 years after GTA Online opened its doors, the Diamond Casino would open its own. The Lucky Wheel was introduced for that daily chance at that spin to win, and it also gave you a good chance to play some games with your friends. You can still almost find at least one other player in the casino all these years later. Even if they aren't in the casino, they're robbing the casino. The Diamond Casino heist would allow for a lot of freedom compared to the previous heists, and that would be a trend followed into 2020. Cayo Perico became a bountiful spot for locksmiths solo or as a group. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there is a drop in shark card sales with how easy money was to obtain compared to the previous methods. Within nearly an hour you could complete every setup and run the heist solo, pocketing close to half if not more than $1 million per run. You can even do it in invite-only mode. Payout has slightly decreased over time, but it's very nice compared to where we began, and it also added an entire island you can return to party at, or scope out for the next smithing. The Kasatko was another part of this update and remains one of my most used assets, even if I'm not performing locksmithing duties at Cayo Perico. Spawning the Sparrow from the interaction menu, having a helicopter nearly wherever you are. That was a major quality of life update which impacted how I played every day. Almost as much as when open wheel races were added. There was nothing I wanted more, but I didn't realize how much more Rockstar had in store for us over the next few years. Los Santos Tuners was released a year and a half later as an update that sort of added street races. And the Ellis Car Meet, which really opened the doors to safe car shows. At the end of 2023, the Chop Shop was released, bringing another favorite of mine, drift races. And as an extension to that update, the following month, drag races would be released. These races really made me enjoy my car collection a lot more and made a lot of cars feel more functional than others. One of the most notable updates was the Criminal Enterprises update. This update introduced all those quality of life improvements like restocking ammo in the interaction menu, and the ability to do resupply and sell missions in invite-only sessions. Oh, it also lowered the effectiveness of the Oppressor's homing missiles. So if you were still playing online servers, it made things a little better. Even then, it definitely didn't all change in one day, and I don't anticipate that GTA 6's online will be full of Oppressors or passive income when it launches. And if they gave us everything on day one, there wouldn't be much left to look forward to. I won't be surprised if heists aren't released on launch, but I would love if they could find a way to at least balance one in. Even if it requires extensive setups or low pay, the experience of running heists is a very fun and unique one. Looking back over the past decade, I can truly say I've loved just about every moment of the GTA Online experience, even when I'm getting blown up by an oppressor. What's your favorite update from GTA Online? Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this. Until next time, have a great day.